Hello friends, it is Radaz again. I know it hasn't been a long while since I made the last video, so congratulations to me on that. I guess I'm becoming responsible for this channel finally, as I should. It's my responsibility. To make up for that, I haven't shaved. I made a poll in which like 3 people voted that I should shave, but I haven't done it yet. I will eventually, but not so far. But the main reason why I'm doing this video isn't really responsibility. It's because I'm pissed off. That's really the truth behind this. And you probably know why I'm pissed off. It's the sanctification of George Floyd. I know it's not uncommon for people to use other people to advance their political goals, to turn them into martyrs and heroes. We are all used to that sort of thing. And people ignore Gandhi's wrongdoings to focus on the good he did. Same with Martin Luther King and others. But George Floyd was a thug. That's just the truth. In watching the media, politicians, and companies pander to him, it's disgusting. It really is. It actually is. We are used to seeing Democrats pander like this. We have gotten used to it. We know they don't feel shame, but we expect better from Republicans. They're the ones who are supposed to fight for us. Nothing further from the truth. To make the point about Democrats, let's just talk about their mayor, okay? I'm talking, of course, about Jacob Fry. You definitely saw him. You saw him kneel and touch the coffin of Floyd and cover his face perfectly for the photo, of course. Just a coincidence, I'm sure. It was a sad spectacle to say the least. But seeing him make a fool out of himself to score political points shouldn't surprise you. It never does when a Democrat does it. But it wasn't just Democrats. I don't know if you have seen what Greg Abbott did. He's the governor of Texas. Please, listen to that. The governor of Texas. And he was saying that this was a tragedy, the worst thing he has ever seen. He's quite old, by the way. He saw 9/11. At least I think he did. But no, this is the worst thing he has ever seen. Pathetic. On Harris County, Texas, because I'm going to keep going with Texas, June 9th was declared George Floyd Day. Are you kidding me? James Martin, a Jesuit priest, tweeted about him. And I'm gonna read the tweet because I don't want to screw it up. I'm gonna read it as it is. He tweeted, "This is not a great day for George Floyd, who only wanted to breathe, or for his family or friends who wanted him to live. May Mr. Floyd pray for us in heaven, forgive us for the violence we did to him, and for the disgraceful lack of sorrow, mourning, and remorse shown here." He was, of course, making fun of Trump. Can you believe this? He's speaking about this like he's this holy person. It's unbelievable, repugnant, really. Dan Crenshaw, of course. When you want some Republican to throw Republicans under the bus and pander to the left, you call him. He will not disappoint you. He was saying George Floyd should be alive today. Let me tell you about George Floyd. He was a thug. He was a drug addict, a porn actor with a long criminal record who spent quite a few years in prison. Yet some people were saying, we don't know what he could have been. He was over 40. And he was a criminal. I'm not saying the police weren't too brutal with him. They were. I know he resisted arrest. I know this. And he was trying to hide the meth that he was holding. Some say he consumed it and that's what caused his death. But regardless, he was crap. He was awful. He was a monster. Please don't turn him into a saint. Have you seen the paintings of him with wings? I'm guessing there's not going to be a painting with him pointing his gun at a pregnant woman. He assaulted the house of a pregnant woman, hold his gun to her belly, to her unborn child. Yet we're supposed to mourn him like he's Jesus. And of course, we saw the Democrats pander to them. We're seeing Republicans do it, and then so the question rises. Sorry, who's on our side? This is the bottom of it. Every time Democrats want to push a narrative, they just do it. Anyone who opposes is racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, you pick one. They have all of these words to pick from, which basically ruin your life. People who are critical of Floyd or Black Lives Matter are getting their lives ruined. And Republicans sit on their hands and pretend nothing happens. They just wait for the storm to end. We're gonna win, they say. They have to vote for us. But let me tell you something, Republicans. Everyone is getting pretty tired of just voting for the less of two evils. It is quite tiring. Please like and share this video. Follow me on Twitter and even on Instagram if you want. The links are down below. I'll be seeing you.